Very hard to socialise anywhere in Dubai at the moment, and the topic of real estate not coming up. He's a friend of the show. He's been on before, and he's back again. He's a real estate entrepreneur. He's a rental specialist. He works for Bliss Real Estate, and Stephen Rodrigues joins us on the line. Thank you very much for joining us again here on Talk 100.3.
It's good to have you guys again.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you for your time again, Stephen, on this Friday afternoon. There seems to be a trend here in Dubai for people wanting bigger homes in Dubai for smaller rents. Are we seeing just the amount of facilities and the lifestyle in our more remote suburbs increasing, so people are seeing there's much better value for money rather than living in and around the marina and the downtown areas?
Exactly. See now, one example, like one of my friend who was actually expecting. So what they did was they wanted a bigger house. So instead of shrinking in a smaller space here in the center of the city, they decided to move into the south of Dubai, which is the Mark Hills, and for a better rental price. Here in Dubai Center, they were paying around 70,000-80,000 for single bedroom, and now they have shifted to three-bedroom townhouse where they're paying only 40,000 dirhams. So it's actually a good deal.
It's a great deal. But Stephen, when you say that they wanted to move, are you sure it wasn't a case of she wanted to move? And therefore...
Of course, and where we move where our women want to move, right? So that is how it's all influenced.
No, that's right. But then, you mentioned about the saving on the rentals and, getting a bigger property for if you move further towards the eastern part of Dubai, the southern part of Dubai. Damak Hills too is one of those examples. Akoya is another such property area. But then the travel that one has to do, isn't that a lot? I mean, you're almost like 40 kilometers out from the center.
See, in Dubai, kilometers doesn't matter. Time matters, right? So if you have 18 kilometers, it takes around half an hour time to reach there. Whereas same 40 kilometers also without traffic, it takes again 30 minutes to reach. So it's same. I mean, I feel getting that time constraint is the main issue there.
Stephen, when it comes to real estate, do you find there's more people looking when the weather is cooler?
Of course. Now, as I said earlier as well, it is a tourism related economy here in Dubai, and now the off season means it is a hot season. So now it was not moving out that well, but now as the weather is getting cooler, the tourism, the footfalls are started increasing. So of course the business is more here.
And are we looking at more owner-occupiers, or are there more investors at this stage coming into the market?
Right now it is owner-occupied for a longer, yearly rentals. It is not, investor. Investors are getting in for the, marina areas and all that for a short-term rentals.
Interesting. But tell me something. When someone looks at, the initially the thought was when you wanted to save money, when you wanted to probably have a bigger house, people would look to move and stay in, say, Sharjah or Ajman. Has that trend changed again because of the point that you mentioned about the travel time? Considering that Dubai now offers bigger properties at lesser prices if you just move a little further away from the center of the city. Has the trend now changed and people are saying, listen, let's not go and live in Sharjah or Ajman when I can pay the same rent, get a bigger house and stay in Dubai itself?
Exactly, that is being a point right now, and people from Sharjah, Ajman, who are living in Ajman, Sharjah, and working in Dubai, they have slowly started moving in Dubai as Dubai is expanding in the real estate market per se. So people are moving in. People wants to stay in Dubai itself. and of course, as I said, travel time is same. So people are irritated with traveling in the traffic,
Right.
and Sharjah to Dubai line is always
Oh, it's
busy.
bad.
So yes, of course. So that is the reason why now towards south of Dubai, from there to center of Dubai, it is like the traffic is not that much.
Right.
So that is why, yeah, that is the reason why people are moving inside Dubai itself.
Mm-hmm. I'm right now as we speak, Stephen. I'm actually on one of the property websites, to check out
Hmm.
properties and stuff. And I googled. In fact, I checked out one of those properties. Forty
Hmm.
thousand dirhams for a 3-bedroom townhouse.
Exactly, that is
This
what I
is
was talking about.
phenomenal. I mean, the whole community looks brilliant. It looks very well done, and these are
Hmm.
new properties, so there's no issue with maintenance or any of those sorts. And you have your own parking, your own backyard, own balcony. This is phenomenal.
Neil, see, Neil, here we are getting all the amenities,
Uh-huh.
most of all amenities. We get even the Mark Hills. If we have to talk about the Mark Hills too, right now, most of all the amenities are covered there. We have schools also nearby, and all the other activities also is being developed within the community. So
Mm-hmm.
for that kind of money, for that kind of rent, you are getting all these facilities. Of course, even I would like to move there, right?
Wow.
For that kind of money.
Oh, that's the oldest trick in the book, Stephen. If I had the money, I'd buy it.
Exactly, exactly.
But
Yeah.
we are seeing a change, certainly with the US Federal Reserve. They're looking to raise
Hmm.
interest rates, and we're pegged to the US dollar, so there will be a rise in interest rates here. Do you think that's going to affect the market at all?
Of course. Now, see, now, however, as I was telling you, now Dubai is getting back on track. Now the off season is done. Now Dubai tourism is booming, and even the investments pouring in. So of course, Dubai is going to be a next hot piece of land.
Mm-hmm. Now, Stephen, you've definitely helped a lot of people get into their perfect homes.
Hmm.
Tell us, what should one look at when they look at a community like this, when they're moving away from the center of the city? Say, when you mentioned, Akoya, Damac Hills too, and all of these places. That they charge a premium rental when when you're looking at a corner block, or a center townhouse is a better one? Should it be near the gate of the gated community, or should it be further away from the gate so that you're away from the traffic noises? If you could give in some tips which work well, our listeners probably could get something to learn and probably use them in their next move.
Exactly. See, now it completely depends on the user's taste.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for example, if you give me a swimming pool now in this hot season, I would not go.
Right.
Uh, and some people have busy schedule, so they just go home and just go to sleep or
Right.
something like that. And there are some people with the family
Mm-hmm.
who are like most of them are moving towards the Mark Hills too, or the southern part of
Right.
Dubai right now. So the kids of the family, they would like to check in all these swimming pools or other amenities,
Right.
like the amazing amenities which those communities are providing. So it completely depends on the user.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and near the gate, of course, everyone would like to be near the gate. But some people who doesn't have to commute every day to the city, and who would like to live a private life, for them, I don't think it should be it should be a part of any concern.
Well, Stephen, it's always good to get your insights. We can't forget that, Neil, that Stephen is a world-famous author. You can get a copy of his book, The Power Game. Where's the best place to get
Yes.
that book? Amazon?
Yes, it is there in Amazon. You can buy there. We have it in Flipkart also. It was published in India, and you can get all the copies here.
Well, if you do,
Even I do have some hard copies with me. You can contact me again for the book.
well, if you ever need that book to be available to be read to you, we've got some great English and Hindi speakers sitting here in the studio, Stephen.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
Exactly.
In the meantime, Stephen Rodrigues, real estate entrepreneur, author, rental specialist. Thank you very much for joining us on Talk 100.3.
Thank you so much for having me
Great.
again.